Hello, I am back for another simple Toonsquid tutorial. I was asked in the comment of my other video about keeping the pupils like within the like whites of the eyes, so you can move them around and they don't go past. So we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna draw my same character I used for the last one, but this time I'm actually gonna hand draw it, and then I'm just going to show you how to do that with masking, and then how to make that work with the side bones. So we're going to try to keep it simple. This is attempt number 2 because I messed stuff up. So if you look above my little character, I just made everything early. Pretty much I have everything the right eye, the left eye, and then the back of Shelly. So this is pretty much all you need just to understand for each eye and the pupils and stuff. So first I'm going to do the line art. So, because my Shelly is pretty simple. It's just going to be whoop. It's going to do one. And then we're going to do the left line art. Normally when I make these as comics, they just do, usually that's it. But since these are specifically for rigging, we're going to complete the line. Alright, then so we need the line art and the color separate. It is very important, especially if your character is going to have different pupil eyes. Otherwise, it's going to go over the line art and it's not going to look good. So specifically for Toonsquid, so I'm going to turn off the background since the white of the eyes are white. So start with the right line art. We're going to say set as fill reference. And then we're just going to go white, and we're going to fill it out. Oop, almost, I'll see it. I almost caught what I did last time. So we're going to make sure you're in a separate layer. So now I'm in the right white layer, and then we're going to fill it. There we go. So now these two are separate. The line art and the whites of the eyes are separate. So, same thing with the left eye. So we're just going to go to the left line art, set fill reference, go to the other layer, and plop it in. I can turn this back on, and I'm just going to quickly make his shell. It's just a little curve. Oh, not like that, not that wiggly and out of place. He's kind of like an enigma where his curl doesn't really make sense for where the shell is, but that's just part of his character. And because usually that helps me make the base for like how I want the circle to begin and end. There we go. Oh, that's good. And since once again this is for rigging, I'm gonna complete this. Let me hide these. I'm just gonna complete this. That way I can fill it. Don't forget to tell it to, for the left line art, remove fill reference. I do this all the time. I forget, and I get mad why something isn't filling the way it should, and that's usually why. So we don't need that anymore. For this tutorial, that's it. We're done with the fill reference. So we're just going to quickly go boop. Oh, almost forgot his signature crack on his shell. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So, right, people. So it's usually an oval shape. I'm sure if you look at every single time of the thousands of Shellys I've drawn, they're always slightly different. All right, and then left people. Oh, yeah, see, it's make sure it still matches the size somewhat. There we go. All right, so this is the easy part now. We just want these two pupils to mask over the white of the eyes. I'm still not great at masking. I still have trouble wrapping my brain about it sometimes, but this is like the easiest thing. So we're just gonna toggle so that way it can't go beyond the barrier of what is the white that we made. So same for this one, toggle mask. So now for either of these, let's do both of them now. If we whoop, they stay masked to the white of the eyes, so it doesn't matter where they go, they're gonna essentially stay. And that's it. That's really it for that. If your character is simple like mine, there are ways to do it. If it's like a little more specific, my last ToonTuber model, there's a lot more layers to it, but we're just keeping it simple. So, if that's all you need to know for that, cool. If you want to know how to get the bones attached, then that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to need one more. Oh, never mind. No, we have the folder. I just need to shout this to go. Nope. On the app. Excuse me. I need this to be. There we go. Okay. So, the bone part. Super simple. See, like, I'll even show you. This is all just, by the way, for the timeline on the bottom. This is all just one group. There's nothing else. Everything you have is here in the drawings layer. So just a reminder, everything that you're going to be using for the bone should be in the same folder. So that's why I have Shelly here. That's why I had to have the shell in the same folder. So, there. So then we're just going to go to Effects. And then Bones. And for the first bone, I'm just going to do all of Shelly. So we're just going to do right down the middle. And now, since it's all in the same group, we could go la 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 la. I mean, he doesn't move much. He's in a shell, and he's an anxious little guy. He's just a little guy. So he can still go side to side and wiggle, wiggle. And that's what we need. But we don't need the eyes to move with it. So what I'm going to do with this bone highlighted blue, we're going to add a new bone. And this one we want right between the eyes. Now, if we click on the not the add bone, but the select bone, we can tap on the new bone and say edit bone binding. Now we're going to tap on one pupil, or double tap, bind to bone, and then do it again. Double tap, edit bone binding, double tap, bind the bone, and that's it. Now if you move the eye bones, now it moves. And that is what's going to make tween layer or editing, animating a lot easier, because then you just have to have his eyes here, and then you tween it, and then like you put your eyes where you need them to be, and they're gonna stay in the pupils or within the line art. And that's part of the reason why the color was so important. Like if you have if you actually have like different colors, you want to make sure that it's still going to stay behind the line art so it actually makes sense. Just like that. And just so you can see on the timeline here. There we go. So if you watch my animations, you see that I like to do that instantaneous change between things, because I'm trying to make it like, I don't know, almost like a flash animation, in the sense of like, I like the wiggliness of it. I hope. Oh no, no! I almost made it through without having to edit anything. All right. So just a quick example. When you're actually animating it, like I said, I like the instant swishiness. But when you pick the bone, now you can pick the bone position. So everyone will be like, what? Like look around, like what's happening? I could just bone position, add keyframe, and then we're just gonna make them go what, and then we're gonna do 2 frames or 3 frames, add keyframe, and then go what, and then do a few more. Let's see here. There we go. Add keyframe, and then gonna go back here, and then we're just gonna make it go back. Paste. I might have. See, that's what we. What? do. There we go. And see, there we go. What? Oh wait, that first part's messed up. Hold up. Wait. It's you. It was you. Oh wait. There we go. That's just the way I like it. Obviously, you saw it's still, if you want it to move casually, but it's all within the pupil. That's really it. Hope this helps. If you have any other questions, I will try my best. Like I said, I'm trying to keep things like very light, something anyone can kind of follow and copy, and then from there get more in depth and experiment, because that's how I figured this out. It was just a lot of experimenting. And I'm going to try to do more art streams on Twitch. I'm going to try to just generally just make my comics on either my comics or my animations just live streaming, or just recording it so I can do a fun fast forward thing so people can see how it was made. But yeah, so that's it. Hope this gave you a basic understanding. I hope the first 5 minutes got you what you needed. But if you watch till the end, awesome, thank you, and have a good day. Leave comments. Let me know if this helps, because I like making these, but I'm also very bad without feedback. So have a good day. Keep drawing. I absolutely fall in love with Toonsquid. I'm going to keep using this. So, yeah, let's go.